And I'll just be real with you guys, like, good morning, family. Morgan, good morning.
Good morning.
Somebody looks happy. How's baby Judah? Morgan, how did you sleep last night?
I slept like a dream.
Well, tell us. We've turned a corner.
We guys have turned a corner.
Tell them the corner we've turned.
Praise the Lord God Almighty, truly.
Seriously.
He is now sleeping from today, or last night he slept from 7:30 and he didn't wake up till 8. I had to go in and wake him up.
Guys, babies are incredible creatures. The passy thing, I guess it's a good thing that he can have a passy when he's younger, but then it's like, okay, we're going to remove the passy. It's kind of like scary. Is he just going to really balk at the idea of having his passy taken away? It was like almost instant, no more having to go in and put the passy back in, which we were doing a lot. Morgan would go in, I would go in, Morgan would go in more than me. So much. Suddenly we removed the passy. And it was like instant. He just adjusted. Now we've had 3 nights in a row where he's just slept through the whole entire night. She had to go wake him up. This is a praise report if I've ever seen one.
It really is. I'll talk more about it later with you guys, because if you're in the thick of the awfulness of sleep deprivation, I want to encourage you all, because I get it. I literally was there like 6 days ago. Not sure if I'd ever see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Last thing I'll say, being a parent puts you in these places where you're like struggling that you wouldn't be if you were, you didn't have kids. And kids are incredible, they're amazing, but there are certain struggles you don't experience. But then you also get to experience the victories. We wouldn't get to experience knowing what it's like to have a toddler who doesn't sleep through the night and it's difficult, and then suddenly he does, and we're celebrating. Oh yeah, I guess Judah would be a baby, yeah. With the challenges come celebrations, and that's a beautiful thing. Morgan, what are you eating for breakfast?
Oh, just oatmeal with my baby spoon, because I need to do the dishes.
Real life. Guys, as you can see, I got a haircut. I will fix it here in a moment. But tournament weekend. This weekend's tournament is a little different. It's a cash tournament.
Money ball.
Money is on the line.
$10,000. Just kidding.
Not $10,000. That is later. That will be tomorrow. So we'll prep today. We'll get ready. We got a lot of stuff to do today. This has got to make the vlog. Yesterday, we were taking a family walk back from Whole Foods. Let's just say Halloween came early for me this year. We see a guy walking his dog, and his dog is wearing sunglasses.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what I've been drinking in the mornings. Every morning I have some coffee. I am not like a huge coffee drinker or anything. We don't own a coffee machine. I just want a little, pick me up. Go, get it, girl. But also I just enjoy like having just a nice ice cold drink in the morning. What I had been drinking was really honestly terrible for you. It's this. And it's, the ingredients aren't amazing.
Nasty spider.
Bug. Good eye, bud. So yeah, not amazing. I've been drinking this for years. And I'm like, okay, I need to like change it up, because one, I don't even know how much caffeine it has. Probably not that much.
I don't know if you can tell by observing Morgan on social media, but she's pretty crunchy. And I don't just say that like whatever, like she really does pay a good amount of attention, more than almost anyone I know, about the ingredients and stuff.
I try my best.
I think it's very cool.
Thanks, babe. Sorry for the loud noise. I'm like standing right by the dishwasher and it's running. Anywho, so I moved on. I'm a big girl now. To this. And the ingredients are coffee, cane sugar. That's it. This is actually very delicious. So I use this plus, because I love my caramel macchiatos, I got this. What's happening?
3, 2, 3.
I can't with these two. But anywho, that's the coffee I'm drinking, and it is.
And there we go. All right, guys, breakfast today. I got my Greek yogurt with bananas, chocolate chips, and granola. And then just a little bit of a protein drink. Like I've shared, I'm trying to up my protein. Wait, Morgan just gave me a look.
No, I was gonna say you should do it from the other angle, better lighting. Much better.
My skin looks like a bronze sculpture. So, vroom, 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 vroom. All right, guys, we're on the move. I feel like normally early on in our vlogs, I'm on my way to go drill pickleball at the park. Not today. I was fairly intentional about changing it up today. One, I got the tournament tomorrow, but two, there's a few things that I want to work on just by myself. So I did not text anyone about drilling. And I have let that segue over into what's next, to this next part. I'm at the mall working on figuring out how to get better socks. I'm trying to get a better sock situation. My feet, as I've been, drilling 5 days a week for a good amount of time every day, pushing myself, my feet have been taking a beating. Little things you don't really think about. I grabbed some socks from Dick's Sporting Goods that are like more athletic and hopefully would be easier on my feet, but I didn't really like them that much. So I'm gonna take them back. I bought 2 sets of them. Since I already wore one of them, I'm gonna keep those. I'm not gonna return those, but I'm gonna return the other ones, and then I'm gonna go sock hunting. You guys don't wanna see my feet. I got one toenail that's black. I have a blister on one of my big toes that's just ridiculous. It just, again, stuff you don't really think about. It reminds me back of my college soccer days. Sports, athletics, training, it just puts your body through it. And it's not always kind to your body, but you gotta love the journey and you gotta be able to just roll with it. Exchange those onto the next place. If any of you guys do a lot of physical activity and have found socks that keep your feet dry, please let me know in the comments.
All right, so Paul's mom just had surgery. So we are gonna make her a meatloaf and mashed potatoes. That was her request. Luca's gonna be helping. We'll see how this goes. I've never made meatloaf, so we'll see. All right, bud, can you? Let me check the directions real quick. Looking pretty meatloafy to me, if I do say so myself.
All right, a man returning to his roots. I know these aren't like the highest quality sporty socks, but I'm here at H&M and I just like their socks. They keep my feet pretty dry. They've got a nice thinness to them, so I'm just gonna go with several pairs of these.
Today I'm going to this place called Ray Lana's, and it's like a giant consignment sale that they do twice a year maybe. I went last year and it was awesome. There was so much stuff. I'm a little late to it, but it's maybe for the best because today is the 50% off day. But specifically I'm looking for some, like, they have a ton of homeschool curriculum, books, stuff like that. So I'm gonna be looking at that stuff. Not that I'm like ready to homeschool Luca, because I'm not. But it would be fun to do just like our ABCs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just see what they have. But also, I don't know, like, I just feel like we don't have toys. like, we have toys, but to me they're like pointless toys. Like, I want to get rid of some of his toys and get some new, more independent inspired play type toys, and just like some fun, like a racetrack or something like that. So I'm also gonna be on the hunt for that. That is a beef stick. So we're gonna be going through some of his toys and putting them away or throwing them away, whatever, and then getting some fresh ones.
Cheese.
All right, guys, just finished filming some content for a local small business, and then I get in my car and I see that I got a text. It said, "I will always love you." It was like, you know how you see part of the text and you click on it and you see more? That's all I saw. And so immediately I'm like, it's a troll has gotten my number. Sadly, Morgan and I have gotten some texts that have been weird, very weird. So I very nervously clicked on the text, and it continued, "I will always love you because you never stopped loving me. I am Donald Trump." You know how you get these political texts around election time? Old Donald is sending out texts. That's the weirdest one I've gotten from any politician. But to be honest, I'm relieved that it was not one of the trolls.
Alright, so Luca is currently cooking us a chicken bake from Costco. He's cooking for us in his kitchen out here. And me and Judah are rocking on this swing. I'm about to make some lunch for Luca and me. Thank you! That's the yummiest chicken bake I ever eaten.
So I just finished converting some of our long form content into short form content. Believe it or not, that stuff actually does take a while, but it is what it is. Now I'm heading home to get some lunch and relieve Morgan. Morgan's home with the kids a lot. She spends a lot of time with them, so I really like giving her the space and opportunity, because I'm able to do this, to for her to head out. She wants to, you know, go to the store, go to the gym, sit in her car, go walk around somewhere. I like giving her that space.
Alright, so I made it over to the consignment shop place, Ray Lana's, that's what it's called. And I wasn't sure I was gonna make it over there, but I'm so excited that I did, because I got some awesome stuff for 30 bucks. I got 10 items. I'll show you all later, but I'm pumped. I think I did well. Now I am headed to my in-laws, Paul's parents. I dropped off the meatloaf and mashed potatoes earlier, but I'm headed over there now because I'm going to help my sister-in-law pack her stuff up before she heads to Mexico. I'm gonna help her pack for a little bit, and then I'm actually gonna just do my workout in the basement there because they have a gym. So her and I will work out afterwards, and then I will go home. I'm about to make my Patreon encouragement. Every Friday, Paul and I like to post a little encouragement, what we've been learning in the Word, etc., etc. So I'm about to do that when I'm done driving. Okay, I helped Julia pack for about 5 minutes. And now I'm going to lift some weights. And so is Jules. Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna help Julia pack more tomorrow night. But I only have so much time out and about during the day. Anything you'd like to say, Jules?
Hey, everyone.
Morgan just got back from running her errands, and now I'm back out to knock out a few more things. I got several other things to do. And I'll just be real with you guys, like, I just am frustrated. And not like it's not a big thing, but it would just be disingenuous
to act like my energy level was really high and I was just feeling amazing. Like, life's great. Praise the Lord. It's a good day. I'm going to spend a little time in prayer and reading the word. That'll be good. But I'm just, I don't know, well, you guys are going to, the haters are really going to go after me for this little spiel. Whatevs. But the sock thing. So Morgan just got home, and I guess, all right, here's the thing. I don't like spending a lot of time and taking time away from other things, more important things. I don't like spending a lot of time trying to figure something out or doing something, and then it doesn't end up getting resolved. So yesterday I ran by the mall to Dick's Sporting Goods, got those socks, tried them out, didn't like them. Then I went and I thought I was buying the socks that like I knew I liked, and then Morgan just got home and I was like, hey Morgan, like, these are the socks that you bought me from H&M, right? And she was like, oh no, I think I got those from Target. And I was like, oh, so these, I don't even know if these are the ones I like. And so now I'm gonna go to the gym and hit some balls indoor and see if these are the ones. And if these aren't the ones, I know that it sounds trivial, but in all reality, like, my feet have been taking a beating. They've been taking a beating, and I really would like to get the sock situation figured out. That's the thing, is I realize this is a little bit of a character flaw for me. Just letting very small things at the end of the day, very small things, get to me more than they should. And when Morgan got home and I was about to leave the house just now, like, she saw that I was like getting a little moody, and she called me out, and it was good. But at the end of the day, like, I want to stink and get my socks figured out so I can move on and not go back to the mall again and again and again. I got stuff to do. I think part of it probably is a spiritual thing of just like needing to grow spiritually. But I think part of it too is my ADHD, if you will. I hyper focus on things, and like, I want to be able to put my focus on certain specific things. So when I feel like my focus is kind of being spread thin into these other smaller things, it just kind of ticks me off. But in reality, like, this is part of the journey. This is part of my pickleball journey, road to the higher levels, the highest level. There's going to be small things like this, and I got to embrace it. I've told myself, that's part of what I tell myself and remind myself, is trust the process. Trust the process. This is part of the process. Minor aches and pains and injuries and foot pains and all that stuff, it's part of the process, and I got to learn to adapt, to adjust, to love it, and to be a good sport and not get moody about small things like socks. There's my rant for the day. Also, I'm frugal, and I just don't like spending money on small stuff like this. I feel like I'm spending money again and again on socks, of all things. Socks! And now that it's, midday, getting later in the day, and I got stuff that I need to do to finish up, and then it's like, I still got socks on my mind. All right, I'm done.
Well, guys, me and Luca are back outside hanging out. My dad is about to come over because my mom is out on the town tonight, and so he was like, I don't want to be alone, so he's coming over and is gonna hang out with us, and then me and him and Paul are gonna go play some pickleball. Once these boys are asleep, we got a babysitter. You're not coming. Trying to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. I think we'll keep it pretty simple tonight.
So I thought I'd just share real quick what I was reading in the Word, because it is relevant to my sock situation. But it's 1 Peter chapter 5. It says, humble yourself in the sight of God so that he will exalt you at the proper time, which is a fascinating verse in and of itself. I'd like to do more research on that. But then it says, cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. And there's actually a pretty good amount of verses similar to that in the Bible. But every time I read one like that, it means a lot to me, as it should anybody. I need that. Like, I need to remind myself of that. I need to truly believe that I can cast my anxieties on him, that he's actually calling us to do that, to cast them all on him. He cares for us. We don't need to hold those. We don't need to be burdened by them. we don't need to let it steal our joy. We do not need to let it steal tomorrow's joy because we're worried about stuff. I'm not directly applying this to the socks. I'm applying it to life. And man, if we can live that way of like, oh God, I'm starting to feel fearful or anxious about certain things, but I'm going to choose to let you take them and then just walk in faith and trust and peace and joy and thanksgiving. Revolutionary. Seriously. All right, guys. So I'm heading into the gym. I just finished my devotions and then I did some mental work, some pickleball mental work, some visualization, visualizing certain scenarios and certain outcomes that I want, and just thinking and meditating on growth that I want to see happen in my pickleball game. A lot of it is mental. Mental side is often neglected, but it is a big deal. It's a piece that I wish had been stronger when I played college soccer. So now I feel like I'm getting like a second chance to really dive into that world as well as the physical side of pickleball. I got these H&M socks on. Hopefully they will work out and I can give the sock thing a rest. Also, I got my big toe with the huge blister on it. I got it taped up with second skin, so hopefully that'll help. It's crazy how much of this is footwork. You know, you look and you're like, oh, it's so much hands, hand speed, hand power. No, you gotta get your feet right, and everything else builds off of that. Picked up dinner for me and the bride, Morgan's favorite sandwich, the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Not my favorite, but I get it because I love her and we share it. I was reminiscing with the lady there about the days when you could get the $5 footlong, or you could come in on like a Wednesday and get the, you know, footlong turkey for $5. Not the case anymore. $12.40 for this bad boy. I was actually like trying to get some empathy from the lady, but she was just like stone cold. Oh, okay, she softened up a little bit, but if like I was trying to talk to her, she was like just total business mode.
We're at the court.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Crushing everyone.
We've just crushed every single person that's come into our hands. Crushed them. Well, really, it hasn't been a bad night. We've each taken our turns winning. We've played on separate teams.
Because we're the best, so they have to split us up.
Yeah.
To be with the
They
weaker
wouldn't be
player.
fair. Like, Paul wouldn't survive without one of us on his team, so. See if Paul can get some points for everyone to witness. Look at that swing. Look at that arm swing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. My dad is playing with Paul. Look at that serve. Come on, Daddy-O. Good third shot drop. Nice and patient. Good morning. It's tournament day, money ball day, whatever you want to call it. And me, Judah, and Luca are all having breakfast. What can I say? Luca likes an audience. Me and Luca are gonna go watch Polly, Daddy, while Judah hangs out with his auntie. Alright guys, this isn't sponsored, but I'm gonna show you all my vitamins from We Heart Nutrition because I love them. I've never been a vitamin girly. I've tried in the past, but have failed miserably at taking them. I think literally part of the reason that I do a good job of taking them is because they're in this cute little box. I love the company. Also, like, it's just, the packaging is just so cute and right. I'm currently taking wholesome iron, wholesome omega-3, wholesome magnesium glycate, and wholesome postnatal. And then I also take a probiotic, but they don't make that as of right now. Who knows? But yeah, I love them, you guys. They are a pro-life company. Anytime you purchase from them, 10% of your money goes to pro-life pregnancy crisis centers, which I think is amazing. I love supporting that. And they are made in the USA. They're a small family-run business. The family is so sweet. You guys should follow them on Instagram. I just think they're so cute. We Heart Nutrition is their name on Instagram. And then I do have a code, Morgan20, I believe, will get you 20% off your first ever order. And also this box comes with any of your orders. And then it gets you 10% off, I think, like any follow-up orders that you make. But taking your vitamins is important, okay? So be good girls and boys and take your vitamins. So, I don't know, I'm sure Paul will say this as well, but the Moneyball tournament was canceled. Probably next weekend I'll do that. But today has been an interesting day. Judah's over there playing on his little mat, being a good boy. Paul has taken Luca out and about because your girl needs a break from the toddler life. I'm just gonna set this phone up on a tripod and we're gonna have a little conversation about being moms, parents in general. One moment, this angle is great. Of toddlers, because wow, it's exhausting. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm so tired. You know, like, Luca is such a good boy. He's just so chill most of the time. He does a great job most of the time, independent play stuff. But recently, I don't know if like 2-year-olds go through regressions or what, but he is just like, he acts like he is starved to death for attention. And it's very hard for me because, you know, Judah takes a lot of naps, and during his naps, like, I am to Luca. He gets so much attention. Almost like too much, to the point that I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do here, because now I think he's just like gotten so used to getting so much attention that if for some reason, God forbid, I have to put some dishes away, he just like, Mommy, look, Mommy, look, Mommy, watch this, Mommy. And I'm like, so yeah, we're just trying to figure that out, and I just was kind of done dealing with that today. Don't really have the patience for it right now. So Paul took them out, and they will be out for a long time. That's nice. I was gonna go, me and Luca watch Paul play, because Luca really likes just going to pickleball tournaments. He just like loves being out around people, and he loves watching pickleball, and he gets to eat lots of snacks, and it's a great time. Oh my goodness, he is kicking and flailing around over there. But that was canceled, so yeah. Life is wild, guys. Life with kids is even more wild, so buckle up if you aren't there yet or about to be there. Get ready. It's a fun, incredible, amazing time, but wow, is it wild. That's why I had to take my vitamins, because they mellow me out. I'm just kidding. I don't know if they do that. Actually, they probably do. I think that they do. But yeah, I'm just praising God because I'm literally sleeping through the night, you guys. Like, what? I'm sleeping through the night. Judah sleeps from 7:30 p.m. to 7:30/8 a.m. All right, well, great chitty chat, and yeah. Amen.
Morgie, how you doing? Do you forgive me about allowing the sock situation to affect my day and my mood more than it should have?
Yes, I forgive you, babe. We all have our things, so you haters that are gonna comment, be like, isn't it? Just shut it. Don't act like you've never had something in your life that you've been like fussy about, big whiny butthead about. We all have our thing.
that we're working through. Guys, real quick, if you're enjoying this vlog content and you're enjoying that we're able to keep doing these vlogs, you want to support them, consider becoming a patron. Patreon.com/paulandmorganshow. The link is always below, and that is a huge blessing to us to continue to make these.
We love our patrons.
Yeah, thank you, the patrons that already support us. You guys are amazing. So guys, the money ball was canceled, but I feel like there was a lot in this vlog already. There is another money ball that the stakes are even higher coming up that will probably be our next vlog.
Yes.
Kind of around that one, a little bit more money is on the line that can be earned. I'm going to call it earned.
Yes.
So people don't feel like it's too close to gambling. Earned, because the hard work being put in hopefully will result in the cash prize. Morgan, should I be concerned? It feels like you've been getting very sassy on Instagram, kind of towards the haters. Should I be nervous? Because I don't know how far you're willing to go.
I could go very far. No, I'm just kidding. I'm done. Just had to have my moment once a year, you know. Have my moment trolling the trolls. It's a great time.
Very good. Very good.
And you guys were enjoying it. Got so much interaction on my Instagram from those stories.
That's
man.
good. All right. If people are enjoying it, not thinking that you're being totally serious.
Yeah. And if any of y'all are like, what is she talking about? Just don't worry about it.
She was just going savage mode, being very sarcastic towards, some stuff our haters have been saying. All right, guys, comment below. Once again, Morgan, I am about to start editing this vlog. I don't even really know the footage I'm going to be editing from you.
Correct.
So I was going to say, like, comment below, and I don't really know what's there totally yet. I think it is going to fit together in perfect fusion, as they always do.
Yes.
And I'm excited to put it together, like, so it like plays out our day in sequential order, real time.
Mm-hmm.
But comment below, let us know if there's anything in your life similar to the sock situation that I was, the sock peril.
Yes.
And if you could relate, just let me know if you could relate at all. Morgan, what about on your end?
If you relate to my toddler conversation that I had with you guys.
Okay, I'm excited to see that. Love you guys. I hope you're enjoying these vlogs, because to be honest, I think I'm enjoying filming them more than I even thought I would. More than I remember even. No, I've always liked filming vlogs.
You've always liked filming in general.
What are you trying to say?
You've always liked the camera.
All right. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Guys, love you. Oh, excuse me, buddy. Look at this. Is your little hand right here. Oh, man.
Cute. Oh my goodness.
Babies or something. Love you guys. Until our next vlog, be blessed. Have hope.
And be free. Oh. I'm just gonna let his eyes be seen.
Perfect. This could be Judah. This could be Luca. You can't tell because it's only his eyes.